So this is my current setup. It's fine. It's okay. It's good. We have the CPU behind, or the system unit, I mean, keyboard, mouse pad, the mouse. We have a router hanging from the top right there, and we have the mic. It's not bad. It's fine. It's good. But the problem is that I can't maximize the space on this table since it's not that spacious. It's not that wide. This is a 100 by 30 or by 40 centimeter. So in this video, we will be transferring the PC here, the board and all the parts inside, to a newer case. This one is black, and as you can see, we have a white keyboard. Also have a white mouse. I have decided to make this a white also, and also to just for a bit make it smaller so it won't take up much space on my table right here. Sadly, the desk mount for this monitor hasn't been delivered yet, so we can only do this one. The case that we will be using is a micro ATX case by DarkFlash, which is here. That's that. Let's show you guys the case itself. So this is our new case. This is a DarkFlash DB330M, which is a micro ATX case with 4 PCIe slot, expansion slot. We have PSU shroud under, and 2 fans right here, 2 fans above, and 1 fan here behind. So before all things, let's show every part of this case. So tempered glass both on the front and on the side. The front panel ports are on the side also, right here. We have USB 3.0 and USB 2. 2 USB 2.0 ports on the front with TRRS audio port and LED indicator for power and the power button. Sadly, it doesn't have any reset button, so if you're planning to put for example LED buttons here, you won't be able to do so, so you will have to find another way. So let's take a look inside of the case. So let's first remove the screws for the tempered glass. Just be sure that it does not fall while unscrewing it. So it took a while for me to be able to know how to open this one. So this one, it does not open by pulling. You need to slide it through to the side, and eventually it will come off with a lock like this one. Maybe one more on the under the bottom, like this one. So you don't need to pull it all the way through to the side. You just need to remove the lock. There's also a manual, but to be specific, it only shows you what's inside. General specification for measurements. But no such thing as manual when it comes to case. So let's take a look inside. So inside we have 2, as you can see, and as what I have already said, there are 2 slots on the bottom for the PC case. Case fan, 1, 2, 1 on the rear. For PCIe slot, which is when it came here, one is already removed here at the number 1 slot for the GPU slot. So that's quite a disadvantage if you don't have a GPU yet, because dust will get through here and a lot of dust will enter the case. So that's that. Then here we have USB 3 cable for the front USB slot, and the cables are on the back side. We have holes for the cable here, 1, 2, and 3. Here for cable management, 2, 4, 6. So here, and also on the top, 1 here and 1 here. So that's most of it on the inside, or the front side. And of course at the top we have mesh, magnetic mesh here, filter, dust filter, then 2 slots again for case fan, 1 here and 1 here. There's also space here, so it's not only for case fan. I think this one are for radiators. I specifically don't have any experience yet for radiators or AIO cooler, but I can span like this one. So this is for 120 and 180 millimeter, which is specified on the manual. If you want to know the measurements, you can see it on the manual. So right there, we can see on the top fan, we can install 120 millimeter and also 140 millimeter. If you want bigger fans, you can put it on the top. Okay, let's put it back. We don't want any dust going in. After that, we can take a look at the back side. But first, let's take a look at this rear, the I/O. So we have here 120 millimeter, the back side, the PCIe, and then we have here the BSC slot, mounting slot here. Quite spacious. I mean, it's standard. We can also see a quick peek on the hard drive slot on the inside. But without further ado, let's take a look at the back side. So here's the back side of the case. Before that, let me show you the locks or the back cover. So there are 4 hook-like lock, big one, that are connected here. So that's it. The back cover is quite thick too, so there are minimal chances of being bent compared to a cheaper case, I guess. So here's the back side. There's nothing much to show here except for the SSD here, although we actually don't have any slots here for SSD. So the SSD will be here. Let's just remove the cables first so we can see the inside. By the way, if you ever want to remove the front panel, there are no chances of removing the front panel, the acrylic, because it is permanently fixed using rivets. They are permanently fixed using rivets here and here, although you can push through here, but I don't know if that will do anything. Here are the cable for cable management here, the ones that we saw on the front. It is also worth mentioning that you could also tie cables here on the back of the board, right here, like this one. So this one, I thought I would be able to put some sort of SSD right here on the back, but no, sadly no. we can. We probably would be able to put some sort of hub here for LEDs right here, but right now we don't have any. We only have solid color fan, so you could put here using double-sided or any adhesive, but generally that's all you can do right here. The SSDs or SSD can be put here. I mean, the hard drive can be put here, but the SSD can be put here on the top, right here. And then we have the cables, these ones, which can pass through here. For easier access and cleaner cable management. One thing to note though is that we don't have any cable management metal slots like this one here. So the cables for different panel will be dangling at the bottom, which you will probably see on the fan slot, but that is minimal. And then we have one thing to also mention right here is the PSU fans do have dust filter slots. Although it didn't come with dust filter, it has slots for it. If we take a look at the bottom of the case, we have slots or locks. We can insert dust filters here, mesh here, and it will stay in place because of this locks right here. So this is a standard filter, maybe 120 millimeter. We also have removable stands on the bottom right here. You can remove it using screwdrivers. Also, the bottom SSD slots and hard drive can be removed by hand. If you would just tighten it a little bit looser, not like this. It came in too tight to remove it by hand, so I need to use a screwdriver. But you can remove it if it could be a bit loose. So let's go ahead and remove our board on our old case, which is a full tower ATX case, by the way. I just put some tape on the back so that dust or any bugs wouldn't go inside the computer and destroy the unit. Let's go ahead and remove the parts inside and transfer it to the new one. So while disassembling the PC, we had a bit of an issue with the standoff screws right here on the motherboard. I literally had to smash the motherboard out of the old case just to remove it. And to make it worse, it is on the I/O ports on the rear panel. Let's see if I'll still be able to install it on the new case. Let's pray that it still works, because I can't tear down the screws, and some of the shredded parts are all over the motherboard. And with that reason, sadly I won't be able to show you the disassembly. I'll just show you the assembly on the new case. Also, my power supply is not full modular. This is only a 2 power 700 watt, but it is 80 plus bronze right there. So we will know if it will fit on the micro ATX case that we bought. One thing I will surely miss on this full tower ATX case is it has 2 hard disk drive bays, so you can store up to 2 hard drive in here. It is quite spacious. Okay, so the first thing that we will do is we will insert the I/O field. The next one is the board. Where's the board? So one thing though is that we have a useless standoff for the motherboard. So we move the ones right here to here. We placed the IO shield the wrong way. So we have here the new screws that came with the case. Okay, that was fast. So we already installed the motherboard. The next thing that we will install is the power supply. So let's go ahead and turn this upside down. Okay, next we will install the power supply. We will just align it with the screws here, the back. And that's it. Now we'll have to worry about the the cables. Okay, I was wrong. You need to install the bottom fans first before you install the PSU, because there won't be space anymore for the screw if you don't install the fans first. You also need the screws like this one, screwdriver, a bit small, so just enough for you to screw the fans at the bottom. Also, before installing the bottom fan, we need to put the front panel cables first, because you won't be able to do so if the fans are already installed. Let's just put it now. Right there. And then the next one is USB 3. Is here. This one has a lot, no? So we'll just put it here, since this is the only viable port that we have. Right there. Then we pull this long cord under, making sure it doesn't pull anything out. Let's pull it back since it's a bit twisted. We don't want that. I think that's the best that we could do. Then another one for the USB 2.0. Same thing. Just put it here. So we actually have two ports for the USB front panel, but we only need one. It's already tight, so let's just leave it be. Arrange the cable a bit so it doesn't look bad. And then the second thing, the last thing that we should put is this one, the pin. These pins are indicated or stated on the manual of your motherboard. So I'll just put it. If the manual is right, then and what I saw was right, this is how it is connected. Okay, so we connected it, and that's the last for that. And now we can install our bottom fan. As it turns out, I really didn't need to remove the PSU or the power supply for me to install the fans. I just needed to read the manual, because in the manual it is said that we have fan screws for the bottom. Oh, that's it. Now after that, after we install the bottom fan, we just have to install this at the top. At the top, because we will be putting the hard drive on the bottom. So we'll put the SSD on the top. Okay, so like this. And then you put it at the bottom. And this is how it looks inside and installed. They have latch here, so it attaches here, and also has a screw on the bottom, which I haven't installed yet. Okay, after installing the hard drive and the bottom fans, we can finally install the power supply again. First try, let's not install the tempered glass panel first. So let's turn it on first, see if it boots. Good thing about this case is the LEDs for the motherboard, the one that is built in, is highlighted, so it's a good thing. So the power is restored. Now let's see if it boots. Okay, lights up. Okay, I think it's booting. Okay, we did it on first try, and even the power LED is working right there, so it's good. Let's try to fix the table now. Okay, this is the final look on our setup that we were doing. This is the DarkFlash DB330M, and we kind of organized the way the monitors and the peripherals are placed. So we managed to get a bit more space on our table. What do you guys think of the case that we bought? I personally like the way that the front panels are placed on the side. That way it is more easier to access, instead of it being at the top or in the front. So if you are interested in buying this case, I will put the link on the description for you to purchase. If you like the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll be doing more contents like this later. So see you guys on the next vid, and God bless you all.